Hi, are you a team player? Have you heard of this term called multidisciplinary team? Do you want to find out the 3 tips that you can use to build a truly multidisciplinary team? If yes, this video is for you. Hi, my name is Dixon, and today I want to share with you 3 tips that you can use to build a multidisciplinary team. Now, before I proceed, can I suggest that you click the subscribe or the follow button below so that you can receive continuous content from me. Now, why understanding today's video's content is important to you? Because of 2 reasons. Why you need a multidisciplinary team in the future? Because number 1, the traditional boundary between industries are getting blurred. So for example, like a consumer payment used to be handled by credit card companies, but nowadays telecom company, telcos also involved in consumer payment. The boundary between telecom industry and financial services industry is getting blurred. So you need team members who can think more broad-based. You want team member who can keep a lookout of what's going on outside of the traditional boundary. So that's the reason number 1. Reason number 2 why you need a multidisciplinary team in the future is because the world economic situation we are having right now is increasingly volatile and is increasingly uncertain. So there's a lot of ups and downs in the industry, and you need team players who are flexible enough, who are agile enough to cope with all these changes. And that's why a multidisciplinary team will stand in a better position to handle all these changes. So what are the specific 3 tips that you can use to build your multidisciplinary team? Okay, tip number 1 is you need to make sure that you break the team silo. So let's say if you are the senior leader of a company or a business unit, right? So you may be leading multiple team members, and each team members is coming from different domain, right? So maybe one person is from logistics, one person is from finance, one person is from sales, and so on and so forth. So your job is to break the team silo. That means making sure that each of your functional team members knows what's happening outside. So for example, if one of your team members is in finance, so make sure this finance person knows a little bit of logistics, know a little bit of HR, know a little bit of marketing, so that when this person thinks or acts on certain things, right, he or she will think from a multidisciplinary perspective. So that's the tip number 1. Make sure that you break the team silo. Tip number 2 is to make sure that you hire someone from diverse background when it comes to recruitment. So when you start to recruit a new team member, make sure that you recruit someone with a diverse background to your existing team member. Okay, don't just hire someone who is the exact duplicate of your existing team members. Make sure that you bring different people with different background, different skill set to your team. Because the more diverse the team, okay, the more creative is your team, and the more powerful is your team in terms of addressing future challenges. And what's the 3rd tip? Okay, the 3rd tip is to make sure that you create a common platform for all your team members to share ideas. Okay. Why this is important? Because if you want to build a truly multidisciplinary team, you need to hear people from different perspectives, and you need to make sure that you have a place to capture all these creative ideas. Now, this platform to collect ideas could be a physical infrastructure, could be like a flip chart, or it could be a whiteboard in your office. So it could be a physical one, or it could be a virtual one. That means you can build a software platform, or you can use a common, like a Google document or Google spreadsheet, to document all these different ideas and opinions from your team members. So make sure that you have an idea sharing platform, be it a physical or virtual. Okay. So to recap, what are the 3 tips that you can use to build a truly multidisciplinary team? Number 1, break the team silo. Encourage people to collaborate with one another. And secondly, make sure that you hire with diversity. Make sure that you bring different people from different backgrounds to your team. And thirdly, make sure that you have an idea sharing platform in place. So I hope this video is something useful to you, and make sure that you apply what you learn and start to build a multidisciplinary team. Once again, this is Dickson Tang. I hope this is something useful. Make sure that you share and comment and like below, and also share the content with your friends and your teams. Make sure that you break the team silo and have a great team for the future. Cheers.